Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Giselle and today I'm going to be chatting about my current top 5 books for self-care and mindset. These are all books that I go back to whenever I need a mindset reset or just a self-care reminder. So let's just get started with the first book, which is Don't Sweat the Small Stuff by Richard Carlson. This is a very quick read, so it's perfect to keep at your nightstand, to reread chapters when needed. It has really short chapters where the author reminds you that peace of mind, it's much more important than winning arguments, perfection, and rushing through life. This book is a gentle but powerful reminder that most of the things that we stress about aren't really worth our peace. The author shares little mindset shifts that make a big difference, such as letting go of the need to always be right and slowing down to actually enjoy life. The brilliance of this book is in its simplicity. It doesn't ask you to overhaul your life, but to pay attention to your reactions, your inner dialogue, and the little moments that shape your day. I'm always going going to it whenever I just need a little break, when I need a little reminder to kind of relax, take it easy. It's not a big deal. It's not that deep. Everything's gonna be fine. So I encourage you to read it and then revisit it whenever life feels overwhelming. The second book is The Mountain Is You by Brianna West. She walks you through turning emotional blockages into breakthroughs by climbing your inner mountains. If you've ever felt like you are the thing standing in your own way, this book will hit home. It delves deep into self-sabotage, what it really is, where it comes from, and most importantly, how to move through it. She explores how our survival patterns from the past often become blockages in our present. And she walks you through breaking old cycles, building emotional resilience, and becoming the best version of yourself. This book reminds you that the mountain is you and you are capable of reaching the top. So this book is perfect if you are in a self-reflective chapter of your life or if you're trying to break cycles that keep you stuck. The next book is The Sleep Prescription by Matthew Walker. Oh, Matthew Walker wrote Why We Sleep. That's another book that I want to read. This book is written by Eric Prather. So he is another sleep scientist, and this book offers you a 7-day plan to improving your sleep. It blends science with simple lifestyle tweaks to help you fall asleep faster, improve the quality of your sleep, and actually feel rested when you wake up. When you're stressed out, you actually get not as much sleep and worse quality of sleep. I really need these strategies sometimes whenever I'm stressed out because I feel it in my sleep. Again, this is another short but impactful book that breaks down the science of sleep into a 7-day action plan. Each day focuses on one step. So if you've been struggling with burnout, feeling tired all the time, sleeping, not being able to sleep, this book offers an actionable, easy to follow plan to better sleep. This gives you science-backed steps that are realistic even for busy people. The next book is Burnout by Emily Nagoski. This book focuses on how stress, especially for women, builds in the body and how to actually complete the stress cycle. Burnout isn't just about being tired, it's about being stuck in a loop of emotional exhaustion, overwhelm, and unmet expectations. They break down the biology and psychology of stress, especially as it impacts women. Stress isn't just a mindset, it's a physical cycle that lives in our body, and if you don't complete this cycle, it builds up and burns you out. From how to relieve stress through physical movement and connection to why rest is more important than sleep. Again, this kind of connects back to that other book that I just mentioned, to how perfectionism is draining us down. So this book is the book that I recommend to every friend that says, I'm fine, I'm just tired, because it explains why we feel this way and what to do about it. So this is a must read for anyone that is juggling too much and just feels emotionally fried. The final book is Set Boundaries and Find Peace by Nidra Glover Tawwad. Set Boundaries, Find Peace is a kind of book that makes you realize why we say yes when we want to say no and how that impacts our emotional and mental well-being. And it breaks down what boundaries actually are, why we struggle with them, and how to create healthy limits in every area of our lives, whether it's work, family, romantic relationships, friendships, or even ourselves. The author explains that boundaries aren't about being mean or rude. They're about being clear, honest, and protective of your energy. This book is filled with real life examples, scripts for difficult conversations, and guidance on how to handle pushback or guilt. It teaches you how to speak up without over-explaining, how to identify when you're being manipulated or emotionally drained, and how to advocate for your own needs, especially if you are a people pleaser or have trouble saying no. It doesn't just talk about boundaries in theory, it actually shows you exactly how you start setting them today. This is a life-changing first step towards reclaiming your time, peace, and power. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you give them a read. If you have, let me know your thoughts down below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday. I mean, this is great lighting, but should I have moved? I don't know. No, that would have been annoying.